bet it was Alhaitham. I bet Haitham just decided, oh hey, let's use your Jolly Rancher bowl for breakfast, for cereal or whatever. Of course he'd do that. It was perfectly like, no, this has to be tilted that way. Picture perfect for gingerbread houses. Except I guess not this, but if we put it up here, picture perfect for gingerbread houses. Okay, let's get started with the base. Hello?
Hi.
Hey! Haikaveh, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here right now. You're not supposed to be here right now. Leave.
I brought you flowers.
Okay, that's kind of sweet.
You always give me shit about not being romantic, but when I bring you flowers, you literally kick me out of the house. My house, my man. I don't need permission to be in my house. What the fuck?
Hey, it's our house.
No, it's my house. You gave up your part.
Just be... You know what, we're not going through this argument again.
You're right, because there's no argument, just facts, and I'm right.
Thanks for the flowers. You can go now.
No, I'm not. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, there was one bowl this morning, and now there's a whole bunch of bowls. What do you think I'm doing?
I genuinely have no idea. Are those all filled with candy?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna sit and eat candy?
No, not at all. I'm just celebrating a Fontaine tradition. So, yeah, so it's just candy. It's not a big deal. I'm just making something. It's a Fontaine tradition. They have this thing called Christmas. And it's kind of amazing. Haitham, I'm trying to talk to you and explain an incredible tradition to you.
I have really good hearing. You don't need to yell.
But you're just walking away from me. Isn't that super impolite?
I'm paying attention. You know I am.
So, Fontaine tradition. Well, they have this thing called Christmas, and they celebrate with friends and families, and they have all these festive things, including designing gingerbread houses. Houses out of cookies. How beautiful is that? It's like once a year, everybody becomes an architect.
That seems ridiculous. Why would you want a house out of cookie? It would melt in the rain.
It's not. No, you don't do a big house. It's just like a small scale house, you know? And it's just for fun. You make these houses out of cookies and then you eat them. That's it. And I think there's like something with like an old man coming down chimneys and giving presents to people. But like, I don't want that tradition. I just want to make a gingerbread house.
Okay.
So that's all, you know? And you
Are
probably...
you gonna live in it afterwards?
No, it's gonna be like tiny. It's a tiny scale. We're making it on the kitchen counter, or I am. Okay, you should be mixing the flowers up. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. These are my flowers anyways. Which are really nice, by the way.
You like carnations, right?
I like them. They're not my favorite, but I still like them.
You didn't say they were your favorite. I said you liked them.
Mm-hmm. They smell really nice. So why did you decide to be romantic out of nowhere?
You keep giving me shit for it.
And
I was talking to Tanari.
And he was like, oh hey, you should be a good boyfriend.
He recommended I get your flowers.
Hmm.
He said paradishes, but those are hard to find.
Those are my favorites.
And they're hard to find.
Okay.
So I saw those, and they're green and red adjacent, so I think I cut them too short.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna need to encourage this endeavor. So
wouldn't it be easier to arrange them first and then put them in? Because you're gonna keep breaking the stems if you just put them in like that.
fine. You're not wrong.
I know.
You're trying to do something sweet, and that's great, but also...
So you don't need all the candy, right? So I can eat some of it?
No! You can't eat some of it. I need it all. It's called decorations. Stop! Haikaveh!
What?
What are you doing? You're just
trying
gonna
to figure out how you did your hair today.
Hey, I did my hair perfectly today.
You always do.
I did it with the intention of cooking. Well, baking.
Why does it matter how you do your hair when you bake?
Because sometimes my bangs are in my eyes and look beautiful, but they're in my eyes.
You can't.
Look how pretty that is. I might trim it later. But, you did a good job. I appreciate it. Now go.
It's not gonna work.
Is that gonna work?
Not for what you wanted to.
Why aren't you leaving? Didn't you have a thing today and tomorrow and the next day?
Oh, that's next week. I moved it.
Why did you move it? Were you really gonna miss me so much? I mean, you going on your trip this week, me going on my trip next week, so you just kind of moved it so that they lined up?
Oh, right, you do have a meeting next week. No, there's a staff meeting next week, and I don't want to go to the staff meeting, so I moved my
Business trip to next week.
But that works now that we're both gone. I'll have to ask.
Hmm?
So I know to make sure no one breaks in.
And to wash my plants.
Best to ask Tainari then.
Yeah, probably. Although they could both come over.
No, I feel like that would be too much cleanup.
Tainari is not a messy person.
It's not the messy person that I'm worried about.
They'll wash the sheets. It's not that big of a deal.
I'd rather they're not engaged in our household.
Our household, see?
Let's start making cookies. True.
Okay.
I gotta make sure you don't burn down the kitchen.
Wait, you're staying? You should be the one shooing.
No.
Besides, I have to make cake first. It's like a nice cake base, and then you like carve it so that it's like nicely formed, and then you put the house on top of that.
That seems like excessive.
Isn't it great? It's an excessive tradition. How amazing is Fontaine?
It sounds like you. Excessive.
Exactly. Maybe I should have been born in Fontaine. I found out about it from my mom because, like, you know, my mom's there. So she's like, hey, sweetheart, you would totally love this tradition. I'm like, hey, Mom, you're absolutely right. I'm going to make the best gingerbread house and then give it to everybody. And we're going to come together as a community and have a nice Christmas party.
Gingerbread house. There's a lot of people that live in Summer City.
All of our friends. My friends. And maybe some of your comrades from the academia.
No.
All the more reason to bring some of your friends from the academia.
I don't have any. I don't have friends.
Comrades.
I only have acquaintances.
All of your acquaintances from the academia.
No.
Okay, so let's get to work. Gonna start with making some cake.
No, Kaveh, let me go get your glasses.
What? I don't need my glasses. We're at home.
You are squinting at the box.
I just don't want to put on contacts when we're at home.
That's why you wear glasses.
Seriously, I don't need my glasses to read a cake box. What do you think? Cute look, holiday look for at home? For with you?
You look the same.
Oh my gosh. We only have one egg left. Do you think that's we have to make 4 cakes. Oh, you picked some more eggs up? And hey, you know what? This carton
a new carton. Why is it missing an egg? Kaveh?
I honestly don't know. But, you know, it was missing an egg. And now it's not. Anyways. We need to preheat the oven, 350. Go shoe an assistant. You're my assistant today. You basically volunteered for this.
I didn't volunteer for anything.
You said you wanted to stick around and help me.
No, I said I wanted to watch you.
Make sure I didn't burn down the kitchen.
Yes.
Fine, then you don't have to help me. I am going to make 4 cakes and a giant gingerbread house. I bought like a couple kits for the gingerbread houses and stuff like that, and you know, and these cakes should be really nice quality. Okay, so I'm gonna need water, vegetable oil, and eggs. You go get bowls and stuff for me. Perfect. Good boy.
What?
Come on,
I'll put in the eggs.
You're my assistant? You're my assistant. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm putting it in.
You know what?
You asked.
You're just terrible at baking, I see. That's not... You know how to cook. Why can't you just be a normal person?
Because I'm your assistant today, right?
So if you're my assistant, you gotta be hopeless and not know how to crack an egg?
No. But your reaction was fine.
Okay. Seriously? I had to get my hands dirty to go get that egg this time.
You're baking. You are going to get your hands dirty.
I'm gonna get your hands dirty. And not just from baking. Oh, sweetheart. Don't say anything.
Okay. You dropped the eggs. You're making a mess.
It didn't make a mess though.
I
It's
didn't say
fine.
anything.
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
You just did. You just said anything.
I was confirming that I didn't say that.
No, you just said anything when you said I didn't say anything. Anything was in that sentence. Just say.
You're not wrong.
Exactly. You're gonna play on words, I will too.
Yours doesn't make sense, but okay.
So you've already put in the vegetable oil and water?
Just water.
How much vegetable oil was it?
1/3 of a cup.
I don't believe you. It's 1 cup of water and half a cup of vegetable
This is
oil.
not the right box. This is the right box.
Okay. 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of water.
I did add a cup of water.
That's what I asked about.
You asked about the oil. You said how to put in the oil. I said no. You said how much oil is it? I said 1/3 of a cup. How are you going to do this alone?
I was gonna read the box and not be mad at you the whole time.
How are you going to read the box without your glasses?
I was gonna get my glasses. Eventually. Oh, I would have realized, oh hey, I kind of need my glasses. And I would have gotten my glasses. Whisk or spoon?
Whisk.
I was texting you. You passed. See, maybe you won't be super, super hopeless for a... Okay, I just love the smell of cake.
Did you just lick the whisk?
Oh, I smelt it. I didn't lick it. Trust me, I'm not a monster. Although...
Don't lick. No, Kaveh. Kaveh, you're giving this to other people.
I'm teasing! I'm not gonna lick the whisk until it's poured. And then I'll lick the whisk. You seem to have no faith in me, Haitham.
I don't.
None. Wait, did you just say you don't have faith in me?
Yes.
That's really rude. You really have no social etiquette at all.
It's not something that is required or necessary.
I'm your boyfriend. It might be a little bit necessary.
But this isn't a social setting. This is domestic, right?
I just want you to treat me with a bit of respect, okay? I think I
I
deserve
respect you, great.
that. But you
You're all
don't
so
treat
fun
me
to
with...
tease.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if you're teasing or serious.
I'm serious. You're fun to tease.
You
But do
know what I
respect you
mean.
greatly. It's not gonna. I'm not I'm not gonna keep whisking it up. Okay, I think it's whisked enough. Over whisking is a penny.
Save them for the next cake. Because like I said, 4 of them. 4 cakes.
Why do you need so many cakes?
It's the base. You make the base, you carve the base so that it has a good shape when you put the house on top.
This tradition seems excessive.
Why do you think my mom told me about it?
You are an excessive person. Why does it have rainbow bits in it?
Because we're gay.
I'm gay. I'm pretty sure you're bisexual.
Yeah, I'm bi, but like, we're gay together.
Technically correct. No.
Trying to be cute, and I think that just ended up weird. You're not disagreeing, but you're also not agreeing, so I'm not sure. What's wrong, Haitham? Just gonna stand there and stare? Because I'm gonna stand there and stare too.
You have 4 cakes to bake.
Yeah.
You need to keep this PG rated.
Why? Oh, because I won't get to finish the...
Yeah, you won't be able to stand.
It wasn't meant to be. You just started staring and I'm like, oh, I see.
What's next?
Kiss for good luck on the cakes.
Kiss on the cakes?
No! You know what I mean. You're not that stupid.
That's what you said, though. Kiss for good luck's on the cake.
Good luck on the cake. Like, good luck for the cake to turn out.
Good
Hey,
luck
hey,
for
hey.
the cake.
I didn't hear that beep. I don't think it's preheated. Who's the baker here?
We're both baking. But I'm the assistant, I guess.
Yes, you're the assistant because I have the apron and everybody knows that
That's my apron.
I have the apron. Yeah, be careful with my hair. It took a while to style this
I
morning.
can tell. You used the blow dryer today.
I always use the blow dryer.
Oh.
But it's nice that you can tell when I, and I always put a lot of effort into my hair. Okay.
Right.
What do you think? How cute do I look?
You look the same, but with an apron on. You already look cute, so.
Oh, I see. I see.
So now we just stand here and wait.
Well, now we can, prep the other things. I now announce you as my amazing assistant, my okay assistant, my passable assistant.
Sous chef.
This is baking, not like. Is there such thing as a sous pastry chef?
Sous pâtissier?
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Okay.
We'll have to look that up, actually. Because a pâtissier is someone who bakes. The sous chef is someone who's under the pâtissier, under the chef. So a sous pâtissier
would be.
I'll have to go consult my books.
Okay. Actually, I'm curious too. Let's.
Someone has to stay in the kitchen. The oven is on.
I don't have to stay in the kitchen when the oven is on. I just have to stay in a close proximity to the kitchen. It's not a big deal. Seriously, it's not a big deal.
thought you said you needed all of these for decorating.
I bought these, so I can do what I want with them.
With whose credit card? Can I have that back, by the way?
Your credit card?
Yeah.
I already put it back in the spot where it's supposed to be. In your,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's no line, you know? It's, wasn't like it was that expensive anyways. It's just candy.
Probably can put like $50 in it.
A little bit more, but okay.
70 mora? 150 mora?
Around that, yeah. It's about $150 or so ish. But it's gonna be worth it to have like this night, because it was 4 cake boxes, then the eggs, although the eggs were just reusing. Then like the candy, then the gingerbread kits, which were not cheap, by the way, because I had to import them from Fontaine. And that's the meat. It's right behind. You see, this is why I wanted you to go, because if I'd done this before you got back, you wouldn't even look at your banking statement.
I always check my finances. It's how you prevent against fraud.
Well, you would know it was me who spent this sort of money, and you wouldn't have even questioned it.
I would have. And then I never would have had gingerbread.
Uh-huh.
So not only would I have had my money taken from me, I wouldn't have been able to try the delicacy from another country.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I would have saved you some.
Would you? Who were you inviting? Sino? Tanari?
You know, a few of my clients, because they're so nice, like past clients, you know? Just a few friends from that I met at like the taverns, and then like Nilu, and then some of the theater crowd as well, because like they're just fun. You know, they're good to have around for parties.
So you really think there would have been anything left over?
I would have saved some for you, always. When have I not saved stuff for you, ever? I always save you a little bit at the end.
You sure? I would have rather not been here for the party.
Well, now you're gonna have
I do need to go research whether Su Paticia is a thing, so once you invite everyone over, I'll leave to go to the library to do my research.
Probably won't be until tomorrow. You
I'll
really
go
want?
tomorrow.
Really, you're gonna wait that long to figure out if information about something you're curious about?
No, I'm probably gonna go tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
But then I'll need my research to be backed up and write a paper about it.
You're not gonna write a paper about this.
Why not?
There's a lot of other things you probably you want to write papers about and do
I am
research
for
about.
habitat. This is about language.
I know you. You have other things you want to do. You're just doing this because you know it bugs me, because it's such a tiny little thing and you could be spending time doing something way more worthwhile.
But it's quite worth my while to annoy you. You just... What?
What are you doing?
I'm just in the flower. It keeps falling.
You really like playing with my hair.
I do. It's soft. Even when you blow dry it.
Especially when I blow dry it.
No, it's less soft when you blow dry it. When you come out of the shower, it tends to be the softest.
But then it's wet.
And freshly conditioned and soft.
Well, it looks nicer like this.
I disagree. This does look nice though.
Come on, when I'm fresh out of the shower, my hair is not as nicely styled and perfect as this is right now.
But whenever you come out of the shower, usually there was precedence for you going into the shower. So I think you look nicer coming out of the shower.
But it's not because of my hair.
Your hair looks good wet too.
You sure we can't just leave the stove for a little bit? Just a bit.
You never take that long. So yeah, sure.
Hey, that's rude. I'm going to take as...
Come on, prove me differently.
Oh, shit! At least those aprons were useful.
Don't turn it off till we know it's ready.
I just turned off the timer.
It's ready anyways.
Oh my god.
Do you really need to get dressed again?
I mean, you did.
Touche.
Half the fun's taking things off, right?
Yes.
How's my hair?
The same as before. Maybe a little messier.
Not that I think you care.
Of course not.
You probably like this look on me, huh? Because you're the one who messed it up?
Yes.
Not even denying that?
Why would I deny the truth?
Because it's infuriating when you don't.
That's why I do it.
I'm gonna go get my glasses.
They're right here.
I knew that.
We need to wait for the cake.
I know
to
we
cool.
need. I know. We may as well get started on the next one while we wait for that.
Okay, I'll wash the dishes.